What's up, everybody? We are live. What's up, Chrissy and Joshua? What in the world is this stupid thing here? I don't know what that is, but there you go. I don't know how to get that off of there now. It's in my way. What's up, Brian? I done caught 3 in 30 minutes. That's why I went live. Can't brag to myself. Anthony J. Pontoon Jody. No, I fished last night. I just didn't go live. War Pig, what's up? Anthony, I'm going to send that rod home with Rustic. You can get it from him when you go skipjacking with him. Yeah, it's blocking half of my chat. I can't even see it when I got my phone sideways. It says share your referral link. What's up, Martin? Yeah, I caught 3 already this morning. We came out here last night, caught 2 right before dark. The second it got dark, that was the end of it. They just quit. Yeah, Christy, I can't. I can only see one chat at a time. So if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that thing being right in the way. Uncle Lou, when he come in, I didn't see him. Uncle Soggy Pants, he said. Where you been hiding, Martin? I ain't seen you in a while. Mr. Saltans, he said. There's Bobcat. He said, hot dog. Anthony J said, Uncle Lou. There's Robin C. Said, good morning, peeps. Uptown Chrissy Brown. There's Denise. Anthony said like number two. Oh, this bot died quick. 8 people. Getting ready for work. I can't read the rest because there's a stupid share your referral link in front of it. We'll be back if you are still alive when I get there. I'm only going to be here for about an hour or about 2 hours, and that's it. Fishy, fishy. Anthony Thomas, what's up, buddy? Rustic said, "Go, big boy, get them fish." We're up to 15. People's waking up. They realize there ain't nothing to watch other than me and NJ, so they're here. Yeah, if you're a bigger channel and that chat's a rolling, it'd be next to impossible to keep up with this little share your referral link blocking most of it. Driving and listening. Good morning, everyone. Old Bob Kitty said. There's Shirley T. Yeah, I'm fishing the upper side of Meldal. Shirley T. Yeah, Shirley, I caught 3 before I turned the camera on. It looked like I caught the only 3 in the whole river. Let's see what he said. Save some for the rest of us. You fish the bottom side. You don't come up here. Chrissy, is Ernie out working in the garden yet? There's dirty fish. Yeah, our water's almost all the way down, Anthony. What's up, Ernie Brown? There wasn't nothing biting last night, Ernie. Once it got dark, they just quit. So there wasn't no use in going live. What's up, sucker?
Morning, morning, morning.
Tired Rick.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah. They just quit. They ain't had a bite in about 20 minutes.
You've been live only 12, so it ain't the camera's fault.
No, it wasn't the camera's fault this time.
Good
But it gets
morning.
boring. It's boring out here by yourselves. Gotta do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Ernie.
You didn't think I was going to let you come up here alone, did you?
Well, there you go.
If
Now
we're
you
going,
watch me and watch you work.
yeah. If we're going to do this, we got to double team him right there, Rustic.
Yeah. Morning, Dirty Fish. Retired Rick. Good morning.
I'm just taking me a break right now. I got the old red one up there running. Well, I can't say it's old as age, but it's new as being used.
Yeah, I want to
Letting
give
it
a
run to clean the carburetor up.
tell Anthony J. Oh, dude, that's nice. Real catfish Dave sent you, buddy.
Anthony J. all day.
Sent him an Abu Garcia 7,000, I think is what it was.
Whoa, that's good. I got the Japanese one. They work pretty good. I ain't got no complaint.
Oh, sure to tea. Yeah, next thing, Anthony's going to be fishing with Catfish Dave.
Yeah, I gotta get another rope for this one tiller, man. I about tore my bicep jerking on it from that sudden stop.
Jody said, "Hell, everyone, sorry I was driving."
Morning, Jody.
Good morning, Joe.
I didn't want
Morning,
to
this place.
meeting you maybe next year.
Yep, dirty fish.
Like always, I can't see Chad on this thing anyway.
Yeah,
Can't-
Jody said Ernie can flat lay out a garden.
Is anything gonna do a battle with? I can't see.
Out of the bank,
Where-
put the belt down here. Down where?
Only reason I can do that there is because I've done it since I was a teenager with one of these.
Why with me? Oh, Catfish Dave? You talking about Catfish Dave? Well, sorry for your loss.
Let's see something here.
Jody said, "Hey,
Ew.
J Dog, Ernie."
Dirty Fish, welcome in, buddy.
Or
I got my
Nesta.
thing up. Rick, what's going on, bud?
Catfish Dave.
There's Anthony J. I scrolled back far enough.
Well, if you put you on some Daisy Dukes and a two top, he might let you on the boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a different woman here after about, I want to say probably 2 o'clock.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Uncle Lou, or Joshua.
Didn't even
Hey,
see
Uncle
him
Lou.
down.
How you doing?
Doing
Josh?
good.
Yeah,
Honey,
Josh
how
is a little feller. He hides in small places.
Well, I didn't expect anybody else to come up. And I just had to look down.
Uncle Lou said, "Where did these fish go?"
I don't know. I caught 3 before I turned the camera on. It's crazy.
He said, "Be right back. Go check what's new in my garden."
Rustic, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, Joshua. How's your family, buddy?
Good.
Awesome.
Cat Slayer.
Is the weather getting right for you to go fishing yet, Joshua?
I'm actually going fishing today.
Awesome. Anthony Thomas said, "Teasing people with Daisy Dukes." Hey, that's what's required to get on a Catfish Dave's boat. You got to be long haired, put on some pretty perfume, Daisy Dukes, and tube top.
I'm going bluegill fishing today.
Yesterday, I drained my pool because I had a small leak in it,
Uh-huh.
and I got it down low enough that I noticed I got more than 50 bluegill in there.
Nice.
I was like,
Count
"Whoa,
'em.
look at bluegill!"
At least you got enough bait for catfishing.
Yep, I don't need to put no more in it.
Uh-uh. Looks like Ernie's putting in a garden.
How about some Axe body spray? That might work too. I don't know, Anthony.
There's Steve Mosley. Mr. I don't call or talk to nobody no more.
He said, "I wish I was there."
Anthony, how you doing? Shirley T, how you doing?
Man, it looks like a pretty day there, like it is here.
The wind blowing just a tad, but nothing to worry about because coming from behind. So
Anthony Thomas says, "Beggars can't be choosers." Anthony said, "Hey, Joshua."
Hi, Anthony.
Rick said, "Anthony, tell Catfish Dave hi for me."
Steve,
hoping one day Anthony comes up here.
Oh, he will. War pig catfishing was shad easy today, Jason.
Actually, we went down to the dam last night, threw the net one time and got about 30 pounds of 8-inch shad in one throw. When they was just caked in the dam down there.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
There it is. Joshua, did I ever send you a bait towel?
No, sir.
Oh, I got your address. I need to send you one of my bait towels.
Do you have my new address?
Oh, no, I don't.
We just moved in November. We sold our log cabin and moved.
Well, just send it to me a message.
I will.
Anthony said, yeah, the next battle of the bank tourney, Rick. Yeah, it's like 3 months away. I don't even know what the rules are yet. I don't think they even know. If they ever put most weight or most fish, y'all in trouble.
Oh, trouble, he said.
He said, any flats yet, Jason?
Nope, not today. They all three was blues.
Anthony said he's coming over here.
I think it's time to move. Scoot up
Okay,
the
Joshua,
river.
I got it, buddy.
All right. Yeah, we finally sold our log cabin and moved here in November last year.
I think I got a blue, green, or yellow. Which one you want?
I'll take a yellow.
All right. He said also I won the lottery, Rick. What? Uncle Lou said, where's the fish?
I don't know. Why ain't Lou up here talking to us? He loves being on camera.
Let your voice be heard, they say.
You're about to see a go pound sand in chat here in a second.
J
Yeah.
Dog, did you go to CatCon this year?
Yep, I went Saturday.
I went Friday. That's why we missed each other.
War Pig said, hey, see if my honey hole is hot over there.
Over against the wall.
Bobcat said, they're in the water.
They're
Tyrese
in the
said,
wall.
where's my bait towel?
I'll scoot over by the wall if he wants me to. I ain't scared of it.
I'm sending Joshua one because Joshua's my boy now. I like Joshua. He's my boy now. I
Yeah.
can take care of Joshua.
I think it's too deep to be on fire right now, but you never know.
Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up. Uncle Lou said, nope, you have enough up there. Well, I'll drop down, Uncle Lou, if you want to come up.
Would you stop it?
The Miss Place said the blackberries are blooming.
Oh, man, them some good eating berries.
Good blackberry cobbler.
Tyrese said Joshua's awesome. Yeah, he is. I got the privilege to meet him at CatCon year before last.
Yes, sir.
I already got that nice dirt. All I got is crappy clay at the house.
All I got is
Uncle Lou said he's busy.
busy.
Hi, Bobcat. How you doing?
Busy running his jaws.
He said, and I'm busy. That's what he said. If you were busy, you wouldn't be in chat.
Hey, I
Yeah.
know Fat Boy Eric's watching. Eric, good morning.
Morning,
Good
Eric.
morning, Eric.
Curtis might be watching. Good morning, Curtis.
Oh yeah. He's got better things to do.
Sports Center's on.
Yep.
Wonder what Ernie's gonna plant in his garden.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know. He said I heard something about two different kinds of corn. That's all I heard. And some green beans. And ain't no telling. Ernie squash, all kinds of stuff.
He needs to grow some hot peppers.
Uh-oh.
Cucumber. Huh?
Tiller on him.
Ain't got no gas in it.
No, he's gonna have tomatoes, probably some okra. Jado, when's the last time you called the big fish caught the big fish out of the Ohio River?
Depends on what you call big. I called it 37. Well, you was back there when I did that, didn't you? Rustic?
Yeah.
That was just a month ago.
Uncle Lou said, busy with my feet kicked up in my recliner, drink coffee, and listen to the furnace run while it rains. Busy, busy, busy. Furnace run.
Come on, Uncle Lou. I don't call that busy.
Hey, how cold is it there, Uncle Lou? It's 63 here.
All right, I'm moving some. Don't know where, but it ain't here anymore.
Steve Mosley said, well, I need to get back to work. Good luck, and hopefully I'll make it down soon. Anthony J, that's why I have raised beds. My ground here is clay. 50. Well, you got the furnace running, just take the chill out, huh?
J-Dog, did you get anything at CatCon?
No, I don't go there to buy nothing.
He's a famous YouTuber. He goes there to show his star presence.
I see.
Nope, I go there to help my buddy Freddie with the FOA in his booth. The only reason I go.
Uncle Lou's up at the camper. He said, this camper is chilly. Well, I understand that. Bobcat said, I swear, I think Ernie's been plowing for 2 solid days. Yep. Hey, there's Mikey Greenwell. Good morning, Greenwell.
Pretty well.
Morning, Mike.
Martin. Good to see you running around, Martin. Ain't seen you in a while, buddy.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, you ain't seen him around in a while either?
No. This is the first time I've seen him in
Yeah,
chat.
me too. Good to see him still kicking.
Yes, sir.
He got him some whisker seekers out there this morning.
Because he's sticking for whiskers. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll work.
I know. I think that white one there's a Freddie rod. And I think that one over there might be a Uncle Lou rod, but I don't really know.
The two on the left are FOA.
FOA.
Oh, I didn't know Freddie had a black rod.
Right here.
Yep.
That one and that one right there are Freddie.
Martin says, been very busy with work and just getting over a bad virus. I've been laid up. I'm sorry to hear that, Martin.
Greenwell said, let's go. He's caught 3. Yeah, Martin, hope you get recovery quickly, buddy. Get that full coverage going on.
They rustic.
Yeah.
Uncle Lou, you want me to go to the wall or go up to the mud flat? Tell me what he says, Rustic.
All right.
Let him
You
call my
want him to
next.
go? You want him to go to the wall or to the mud flats there, Lou?
That way, if I don't catch nothing, we can blame it on him.
I knew that was coming. Greenwell said, that's my dog.
I'm fishing with Greenwell multiple times this year. I don't care what I got to do it, but it's happening.
Joshua, what's that Uncle Lou said?
Let's see. Mud first.
It is mud flats.
He said mud first.
Before the creek or after the creek?
Lou, before the creek or after the creek?
All right.
It's my buddy, John Euler. How you doing, John?
Hey,
What's up, Johnny?
William.
What's up, Johnny boy?
On there, bud.
Guess that would be below the creek or above the creek. He knows what I mean.
Above the creek mouth a little.
All right. that too windy?
No.
Okay.
Heard Joshua's little puppy.
Yep, that's Winston. All right, guys, I gotta jump down. It was good talking to you guys.
Thanks
You
for
too,
coming out,
Joshua.
Joshua.
You're welcome. Catch a big one, J Dog.
Well, you don't have to be rude. You know I'm not going to.
Catch a bunch of fish out there, Joshua.
Don't you watch my channel? You know I don't do that no more. Only do that when people tell me I don't.
Um, Anthony's laughing, J Dog.
Which Anthony?
Anthony J.
You know his smart ass is laughing.
Yeah. Then I said that dog gonna catch a 50-pounder at the creek.
Now we got another smart aleck.
Denise said J Dog don't get on a big one.
They don't need to. I like to catch smaller fish, a lot of them. I don't need a big fish.
Just want to see them poles bend.
I'm happy with what I've been catching this morning. 10s and 12s. Don't bother me a bit.
I'm trying to help. Hey, there's Curtis. Good morning. There, dog and Ernie. Well, Ernie can't see. He's out there wrestling with the tiller again. Round 3. Buck Williams said, I see a big flathead coming.
That could happen. Going up here with all the structures. Caught 2 back to back. 2 weeks ago up here.
Denise says, so their fish is more like my size of fish, J Dog.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine.
I am too. The big fish just a bonus for me.
I don't need to catch big fish. I'm done. If they're 5 to 20, I'm happy.
Well, tiller died on him. Give me my last cup of coffee. I got to take my old van and put it in the shop this morning.
What is it?
I got to take my old van and put it in the shop this morning.
I'll have to.
You know, between the compressor and the condenser, there's a line right there. And it's got a rubber hose in between the 2 aluminum connections. It blowed.
You don't need AC.
So that's been what's wrong with my air conditioner. I had a pinhole in it and it finally just blowed.
Right.
And so I'm getting that fixed today. That little bitty hose, man, probably a foot long, $80.
Yep, and then they got to recharge it, which is probably $150.
Yeah, he said he's got to pull vacuum on it and stuff like that after he breaks that connection. So,
Got to make sure that
yeah, you got no moisture and all that stuff, air in it. Curtis said, Russ, that's because he can't catch big fish. Why? He don't want to say that he don't want to get them. He didn't say he couldn't catch them.
I can go right to that dam on the bottom side, and I know I'll catch big fish. I don't need to. I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Anthony J said, I haven't seen any pay lake kidnappers here lately. 13 got busted here by my house last year. I might be able to crack that 50-pound mark this year. Last year was first year, never got anything on 50. Well, I'm gonna go for a 30 this year. Chum that water. Chum that water.
I did.
Then he said, I will go for whatever gets on my hook this year. I hear that. Boy, that tiller's giving him fits. Like he's checking the gas on it. Ernie, don't forget to check the oil. Miss Chris said, me too, miss places. I don't get to go much.
Which Chrissy lived closer? Me and her, I take her fishing all the time.
Oh, you hear that, Miss Chrissy? If you live closer, he would take you out and go fishing.
You know that.
I know what's wrong with that tiller. It's a Cup Cadet. This place said my one daughter lives across from a small lake. This one's for Miss Chrissy.
There you go, Chrissy. This one's for you. Keep an
Yep.
eye out.
Said this one's for Miss Chrissy. It's gonna catch the big one. Buck said, I need to find a place you can drive up to like Aaron. I'm too old and feeble to walk far anymore. Pull up to it and you set your truck. Kurt said, I wonder if he'll throw one out for me. There you go. We'll say this right here.
This one used to be for Curtis. Ain't no more.
Miss Chris said, if I lived across from the lake or river, I would never be in the house. Bobcat, he being smart now. He said, I have to drive a whole 10 minutes to get to the river. It sucks.
I know
Yeah, I
that
bet
feeling.
you
Drive a half a block. There we go. Let's see what happens.
Well, turn your camera to the left just a little bit up.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, it sucks, Bobcat, don't it? I can drive 20 minutes. I can drive 10 minutes.
I can walk from my house to the river in 3 minutes.
I can't do that. Where I go carp fishing and channel cat fishing, it takes me about, I don't know, about 10 minutes to get there. 10, 12 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes to get to one river spot. Then another spot on the Mississippi River takes about 45, 30, something like that. And he said, I can walk to the Ohio River here, cut across the farm next to my, yep, he sure can.
Who is it? Who said that?
Anthony J.
Ain't nobody like Anthony. Tell him shut up.
He was mowing his yard one day and he said that he's standing in his yard. And he said, all I got to do is walk across there, boop, there's the river. Boop, 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 boop. Bobcat said 12 minutes if there's traffic. Takes him longer to hook up to the boat and get ready.
I was supposed to fish with Bobcat a couple weeks ago, but stuff happened.
Anthony J said most hated.
Hate the most hated.
Hey, there's Paul Edmonstein.
What's up, Paul?
Edmonston.
Edmonton, yeah. Good buddy of mine. He's bought a bunch of stuff from me. He's sponsored by J Dog. J Dog bow, and live scope, all kinds of stuff he bought from me.
Let's see here. Denise said her best friend, my adopted daughter, her husband plan to take me fishing. I like to fish. They like to fish. Buck said,
Yes.
local lake by me, a guy got a fancy crap carp, I don't know, 30 inches. It had fins like those goldfish. Never seen one like that around here.
I guess I sold him everything. I sold him the boat, the Tarova, and the live scope.
Bobcat said, you left me hanging.
Almost got
Hey, good
killed too.
morning. Morning, Lisa Elliott.
That's Lisa Elliott.
There's Charlotte.
We got a 1v1 sooner or later. After she figures out when. On the board, this.
Well, Ernie finally made it to the end. Yeah, Paul said, yeah, now I need a 24-volt trolling motor, J-Dog.
How much money you got? I'll sell you mine.
Oh, Ernie's fighting with that tiller already.
Maybe we'll get to watch him kick it.
I told him, I said, if it starts giving you that much trouble, give him a hit it with a hammer. Brian B said it worked for him.
Yeah.
Lisa, he got 3 at the beginning of the live, or right before the live.
Yeah, literally in like 30 minutes, if that. I have,
Paul said 36 is a little much for the tracker, so it stays on the pontoon. She said, nice. Uh-oh, he gonna get a hammer. Walk away, Ernie. Walk away. Cool off a minute.
no, don't walk away. Go back with the hammer. Need some entertainment here.
Oh, it must be out of gas. He just checked that a little bit ago. He should have filled it up when it had for.
That way, don't have to put gas in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got windy.
Look, Lou said he brought the big red hammer. Lisa said, how you doing, Martin? Long time no see. Yeah, this morning I got to take the old fishing van over there and put it in the shop. He said it'd take about a couple hours or something. Let the part come in.
You don't need no air conditioning.
Yeah. When it gets extremely hot, you do.
Oh,
Ow, Lisa's head.
I called it before it fell.
Hey, we're in TikTok mode. Awesome.
I had to go TikTok mode. That's what Lou likes.
War Pig said, so what is the new rules regarding fishing license Kentucky and Ohio let partnership of River End?
I did. If you have a Kentucky license, you can't go fish on the bank on the Ohio side anymore. That's all it is. Or vice versa. If you have an Ohio license, you can't come to Kentucky and fish on the bank anymore.
Church sees the earthquake. Yeah, it's supposed to be Illinois too. Something about Illinois is in on that or something.
There's the cat.
What's up, dog? Dog.
Oh, kitty.
What's happening, y'all?
Drowning bait for no reason.
What kind of bait you got this morning, dog?
Shad.
Shad, big gizzards or threadies?
Gizzard.
Nice.
Curtis said, I almost hit that link. I should have hit that link. Oh my God, he's crying.
Oh, poor Curtis. Bless his heart. He don't want to come up here with me. So my Volkswagen size catfish below the dam hit 29,000 views. Isn't that
29.
nuts?
Yeah.
Yep. Statement is ready.
You're full of crap, Rustic. Yeah. I ain't took my morning constitution yet, so yeah, I'll agree with that.
You hadn't had enough coffee yet, Rustic.
Yeah, I know.
That's my routine, man. Coffee in the bathroom.
Buck said that's the way my tuning lake is. It's on the PA Ohio border. Andy said, J-Dog, that sucks. You got to have each state license on the main body rivers now.
Yep. If you have a Kentucky license, you cannot fish on the Ohio bank.
Hmm.
You used to be able to, but you can't anymore.
Hey, there's Burrito Catfishing Ladies at J Dog Bobcat. Hurry.
What's up, mean old Bobcat? Lacey Burrito. The thrower of dirty napkins.
Ryan B, who helps you get on the toilet, Bobcat, or do you have a step ladder?
I just back my walker up there and just use my walker to ease myself down.
Little rumor says that Brian's supposed to be fishing tomorrow. If you believe it or not.
Hey, I gotta send a picture to some. I'm gonna send it to you, J Dog. Well, you can't see you're live.
I could still scroll down, look at it. I guess try to.
I got a new picture of Brian got a new hairdo.
You gotta have hair to have the hairdo.
I'll send it to Rusty.
Scratch off Ohio now. Laugh out loud.
Rusty, what's your real name? I can't never remember.
David.
David. Am I friends with you on Facebook?
Yeah, but it'd be under Rustic Outdoors.
Oh, okay. Sometimes people use their. Yeah, there you are. I can't. It's at home. Dang it.
Dang it!
Uncle Lou said, well, good luck, J Dog.
See you, buddy.
Oh, there. No. Yeah, there it is. No, it's in chat. Dang it.
The Nebraska for non-residents, $80+. Good Lord.
Wow, that's high.
I think Kentucky's 55, and so is Tennessee for non-residents. I don't know what it is in Missouri.
Paste image.
Curtis said nobody's friends with Rustic. No, they're just being nice to me.
There you go. I sent it to you, Rustic. Oh man, April 23rd of 2020, I was catching some slab crappie, man. Dang.
Oh, rub it in your rub it. I ain't had a chance to go yet.
I was looking at memories on Facebook. These fillets are bigger than your hand.
David Hughes, good morning.
Dave.
What's up, Bass Boat Dave?
Bugman, good morning. He said, I see where I rank.
He said that he sees that he stinks.
I know 2 years ago, when I finally got to
You're
go crappie fishing, I had a deal pop up on my Facebook showing where I caught some big slab black crappie. And I thought, man, I need to get back up there.
Yeah, them pictures on Facebook make you want to go get some.
Buggy, I put the link in the chat. So if whoever grabs it, grabs it. I didn't invite nobody.
Oh, I gotta find this email. I actually got work today.
Ooh, there's some waves right there on him. Boat must have went by or something.
Bars come out of the lock.
Bugman said, I'm talking about you going live. Hey, I didn't know he was live until I woke up.
Nobody knew I was live. I wasn't going to go live, and I was just sitting here bored. I said, the heck with it.
War Pig said, winter killed my batteries. Time to restock. It sucks. Lisa Burrito said, we're out on the road working. Greenwell said, checking in. You got that 50 yet, boy?
Yeah, I caught 3 of them.
You missed it. And one of them was sitting on the road trying to eat it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a 30 on and a 50 was on his tail. So we
Hey,
called
look
it
there, PR said,
Hey.
boring, boring, boring.
Okay, well, quit watching.
Morning, PR.
Use your little thumb and
Yeah. Greenwell said, sweet. David Hughes. What's up, David?
Bobcat called him Fast Boat Dave.
Oh, Bobcat dropped down or something.
Yep, sure did, didn't he? He fat fingered the buttons.
There you go, Curtis. No excuse now. Mike said, I'm going after work. Got to catch a bait for Saturday's tournament.
Saturday. What tournament Saturday?
I guess one of his tournaments.
Uh,
Brian B says, someone just called me about a hair loss restoration. He said, Greenwell said it's an in-person tournament, money tournament, big money tournament.
Gotcha.
Roll.
I hope you win or at least place somewhere in the top 3.
Yep. Just be safe and wear your life jacket. But Williams says Saturday is the Doc Demon tournament turning.
Boring. I got plans Saturday and Sunday. I can't be playing on YouTube.
Greenwell says, J-Dog, I have a tournament next weekend also, May 3rd. You should come fish with it. Come fish it with me.
Well, apparently he don't know what that weekend is, so we see where our friendship lies.
Tell him I'm in the basement.
Ain't nobody in the basement.
What Bobcat said. Says,
Well,
tell Jim I'm in the basement.
God, it's
wasn't
dark. It's dark and cold down here, and Chris Lee's down here getting handsy.
I know. He don't
what
provide drinks or nothing down there.
wasn't lit
Hey,
up
man.
till he was there.
Brian B said, that's J-Dog's birthday.
Well, Brian knows. See,
You had to Google that, didn't you, Brian?
got one friend out there.
One friend's all you need, J Dog. One
Yep.
true friend. Heather
Then you
Royal.
got to keep your eye on that person.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
turn your back on them.
Think you got real friends, so you call and they ignore you multiple times. Don't want to answer the phone just because something's on TV.
That's right.
Greenwell said, hey, J-Dog, what better way to enjoy the weekend than fishing with me?
That's right. So what do you
Uh,
do?
That's right.
the birthday
You
present he's going to get from Tara.
what is it?
I said, the only thing that keep going is the birthday present that you're going to get from Tara.
That's the love of my beautiful wife. That's all I need.
That's right. Curtis said, whatever, buddy.
Yeah. So what do? Is you do the same to them for a while so they see what it feels like.
Kurt said, I missed one phone call and now I'm blackballed for life.
Oh Lord.
Balls.
Mikey said, I only need 9 hours. She can have the rest.
9 hours. Good Lord.
That's a long term, 9 hours.
What do you think I am? 21?
Heck, that big money tournament they have in the Madrid with the pro catfishing people, the pro, it's not 9 hours. He said it'd make a man out of you.
Oh, thank you, Shirley T.
Yeah, happy early birthday, J Dog.
She did that because she ain't going to remember either.
She'll probably forget.
I didn't forgot.
It's
I'm
May
unforgivable.
3rd. Today's the day. What am I supposed to do today? I can't remember.
View estimate. Email estimate.
She said, I will remember.
Only because Facebook could tell her.
Shift 4. Oh, God, what did I do? Something
Dang.
wrong with my computer. It's me. Artwork. Front print. Yep. Let's make it 10 inches.
I do not understand how you can bust out 3 fish in no time and then not get another bite.
Man, usually when you catch fish right off the bat, it means you're just going to not catch any the rest of the day.
I didn't even have all of them out. Caught one.
I know.
I
Email.
kept sending pictures to Tara. She's like, "Well, look at you. You're on it today." I said, "Yeah, I better quit bragging. Quit fighting."
Yeah.
And he did.
Also, you got the live curse.
They quit biting before that. Usually, I blame it on that, but
Yeah, I don't believe it.
During last Saturday's tournament, Brandon and I started fishing about an hour before the tournament and caught 3 fish right off the bat. Bam, bam, bam. And then when we went live, we didn't catch another fish for an hour.
well, I ain't got a lot of time today because I gotta get Tara's lunch, and I gotta get Mason, get him to the dentist. He's getting 2 teeth pulled today.
Oh.
Oh, got a hard hit over here. What's going on? Look at the bounce. The whisker seeker right there.
Whisker tickler.
Yeah.
Was bouncing it hard there for a second.
The whisker tickler.
That come from Bugman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the only company I don't own one of their bumping rods. I think I got everybody else's. I have way too many bumping rods.
David Hughes said, happy early birthday, J Dog.
Well, I turned the camera on it and it quit. That was a channel cat bite. That was fast. Pow pow. Pow pow.
Yeah, I got to print stuff this morning. I swear. Turn all this electrical sucking devices on. My meter starts spinning when I turn that dryer on.
I bet.
220 single phase, 60 amps. Yeah, she sucks it.
Basically like running 3 dryers at home.
Yep.
Apparently the channel cat wasn't that hungry. Championship.
What, you on a licking?
No, I'm up on the upper side of my dam.
Okay. How far is that from your house?
2 miles.
2 miles. Nice.
That hill wasn't there.
Just beyond that one tree right there.
Man, you need to be bumping if you're that close to a dam, J-Dog.
That's too much work. I like to anchor and just sit here and relax. Thing bumping on me. Sit here jibber jabbering.
Bumping your gums.
Right.
Oh, Ernie's sweating.
Uh-oh. Too early for that mess.
Watching Ernie, man. That tiller's working him to death. He's trying to get that thing to go flat so it can go down in there.
That's the link for Mr. I missed a phone call, but didn't call a message back to see what you wanted.
It's got a
You
little
know,
going on, but on the back of it.
you know,
See
if
if
he
he comes
really
up.
wanted to come up, he could go scroll back up through chat.
I want him to explain himself why he didn't say, "Hey, I missed your call. I'm sorry. What did you need?" Not just ignore me twice and don't say nothing.
I wouldn't
Not
take
polite.
that, J-Dog.
What? Oh, I've been ignoring him for a few days. Let him see what it's like.
That's right. Give him a taste of his own mess.
A little taste of his own M&Ms.
Right. Little tainted M&Ms.
Yeah.
Little pea flavored M&Ms.
I'll be back. I go out there and start my well pump back from the pool. Finish filling it up.
Oh man. Ooh, it's too early. I got here at 11:30 last night. Then got here at 7 o'clock this morning. PR said I ignore all of you. But then if you ignored me, why did you answer me? Or answer what I said, I guess you would say. Thought, but I can't see it yet.
There's nothing in this building that doesn't require a hammer to operate. I'm going to tell you. And I can't even find one. I'm hit it with a stick. That'll work.
Good Lord, what are you beating on?
And my press. I had to beat on my press to move it.
He's been snobbing me too, PR. Get him. Dog, you're the only one I've watched. Even though I'm boring. Chrissy, come up here and give us a statement. Seems like Kurt's feeling. Come up here, we'll make fun of your husband.
While he's live, come up and make fun of him.
Yeah.
That's what my wife would do. I ain't lying. Ain't nobody harder on me than my wife is. She loves me, but sometimes I wonder.
My wife always good to me. I can't say nothing.
Not mine. She's mean. Of course, I usually aggravate her, so that's probably why. I guess I made her that way. Can't believe I'm having to do manual labor this morning, J-Dog.
Yeah. Now I got to go out solo. Let people watch you.
I'm just taping up the screen. I got to print some pockets this morning. Print on a pocket.
Got a on a pocket.
Yep,
You gotta do that to everyone.
every screen.
All right, it's going. Oh, what we do? We lose J-Dog?
We're just watching Bobcat.
Yeah, watching, getting a screen printing lesson. If we mess something up, which will probably happen. I usually do.
Yeah.
Quit yawning, J-Dog. You make me start.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how yawn's contagious?
I'm trying to pick a fight with somebody, but
He didn't
Yeah,
want. He didn't bite, did he?
Uh,
Fish ain't biting, and Curtis ain't biting.
Joey
No.
said,
There.
Rooster, it's your turn to get a hammer. What do you mean a hammer? What do I need a hammer for?
You need a hammer for everything.
everybody's
I got-
saying.
Hammer time. Da-na-na-na.
I only got one. Then Bobcat. Now it's your turn. Oh, taking hammers to their machines.
Yeah. You need a hammer. You can never have too many hammers.
I ain't got a hammer, but I got a 30-pound anchor right here if I need it.
I bought a brand new anchor at CatCon, and I still haven't used it.
Cat River, the best anchor in the world. I don't care what anybody
I
says.
bought a Neverlost.
That's generic. They just took a tube and two flat pieces of steel and welded it together.
Well, it worked. I don't know if it works or not. I hadn't tried it.
Not as good as the Cat River. I don't care
I
what this
assume
river.
it'll work.
I don't care what this river's running. I'll stop.
Yesterday, I had to drag the pull down to fix that. The two little holes in the bottom that was leaking on the side. And I was standing there, and I grabbed my reciprocating saw, and I went across and cut that one limb off. It's sticking way out in the middle. And my pull was sloped to where it's almost 6 foot in the middle. And that thing was so slimy, I just took one step and slid all the way across it.
Already? From what, algae?
Yeah.
It's like them boat ramps in the summertime. You better look out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was going down. I thought, oh, here we go.
There's one summer we had like an extremely low flow day, and they was so much algae on the ramp that I started backing my boat in, and I tried to stop, and the back wheels just locked up and it slid all the way to the water.
J-Dog Buck said, when you take an alligator to the vet, what do they give him?
I don't know.
Oh, look at the puppy. Jody said, I'm on my third never lost anchor.
I've had my never lost for 3 years.
He said Gatorade.
That
Oh,
Gatorade.
Lord. Well, I rarely use an anchor unless it's just way too high to spot lock.
Man, I got spot lock and I still use anchor.
I like how Jody tries to tell a joke. She'll tell a joke, get the answer right then. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? Dino snore.
Dino snore.
Jody, you're supposed to give us a chance to answer.
Hey Jody, what kind of sneakers do roosters wear?
What kind of sneakers do roosters wear?
No
Or
idea.
chicken. Or chicken, whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. Well, they wear Reeboks.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Jersey. Good morning to you. Bobcat, what is that you're smearing on the back of that thing, that white stuff?
Ink. Plastic
Ink.
saw ink. And then I'm printing it on a pocket. That's
Good
how you
morning,
print on a
Chris.
pocket. You use a little bitty narrow pocket platen like that.
Okay.
Good morning,
Then you run
Jersey.
it through the dryer.
Lisa Buck.
Oh, somebody's
What's up?
outside.
Bobcat.
Warrior. Stop. You gonna skid him? Skid him. Skid him, girl. Skid him. Bite
Like
J-Dog.
taking a break.
She's gonna get somebody.
You see something out there?
Now he's petting now. Tell me he's doing a good job.
Good girl. You skidded him. Good girl. That's a good girl. You skidded him. You protect the humans. Yeah, who protect the humans. You're just a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Protect them humans.
Best alarm system you can get.
Yep. She's a little pistol now.
That got bloom down in my coffee.
Bobcat, what is the surface on that press Teflon tape?
What's that?
She said, "What, Bobcat? What is the surface on that press Teflon tape?"
Teflon tape.
I guess what you got going around the edge of the press there, where the blue is that Teflon tape?
No. This is just a piece of laminated plywood with a melamine on it.
He already said, "Bobcat, what's your doggy's name?"
Oh, that's Oreo.
Yeah.
Rio,
Like a cook.
Rio. Oh,
Oreo. I call her Roro most of the time.
Miss Chris
I
said
got
she hasn't ever seen a silverback talk.
well, silverback got to buy a part for a tiller. The
It's finally
activation.
got to the end, Ernie.
I got one more pass. That's why I went to the building twice. I had to get a piece of rope to tie the activation cable up to where I could get some tension on it to pull it.
You get your goat, Ernie.
You want no goat to something else I got to feed.
Eric tried talking him into buying a donkey yesterday.
You gotta overlook Eric. Eric's a city boy. He don't know how much it costs to feed a donkey through the winter. It ain't worth it.
My dad used to have a bunch of hunting beagles that he never hunted with, and he'd spend $200-300 a week on dog food to feed them.
Ain't no way I'd spend that on a dog in a week.
My dad loved his animals.
Pick animals too when I can afford them, but I'm lucky to have this dog, but she hangs with me all day long out here. I don't know what
I'm
that
thinking-
cable's going to run, but I imagine it won't be over $10.
Shit, nowadays you might as well double that cost. You think what something might go cost, and then you go pay for it, and it costs twice as much as it did the last time you bought it.
Yeah, it won't get nothing on me. I got some cable in the garage, and I'll go buy me 2 clamps and stick one on each end.
There you go.
I'll make it. There's one way so country boys to make do with what they got.
Yep, I do the
It
same
may
thing.
not-
Recycle.
It may not be pretty, but it works.
I'm
That's
a
what
strong
Christy said.
proponent of upcycling.
You know, that's what Christy said when she first met me. It's not pretty, but it works.
Oh, we're on the move.
Uh-oh.
Uncle Lou's spot didn't pay up.
Well, you know how it is. PR, good morning. Ain't
Hey,
nothing like getting ready to.
Steve Mosley said, J-Dog, I can see Kentucky from where I'm working.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, my daughter's fixing to be a resident in Kentucky.
I'm sorry.
If
Hey,
you
there's
bend
Maywood.
over a little more, you get to see green up.
She's moving to Lexington in August.
You can only be an hour away from me.
Yeah, I'm collecting names and numbers of people near her in case I need any skull stump while she's up there.
You can call me and Sambo. We got you.
Yeah, I know it. I've already I talked to Ryan Bortz. I think she's about an hour from him. He said he said if you need me to, I'll do things illegal. And I said, all right, I'll keep that in mind.
Good morning, main girl.
A daddy's got to take care of his daughter no matter what.
Yeah, she's an hour from everywhere, just like me.
See, I don't give my dog treats.
Mine demands them.
Well, this month the dog didn't get her treats. She's just gonna have to do it without. Daddy can't afford it.
Yeah, I don't feed her paper scraps and I don't give her treats.
Gotta wonder where I'm gonna get the money to get the front roof fixed on this house.
We got shingles or metal.
It's metal. The metal's gotta come off, and 2 foot of the plywood underneath on the lower side has to be replaced, and then spring strips put down, and then the metal put back up there.
Oh man.
Insurance company got me, man. They replaced the back, but they wouldn't replace the front. And the young boy they sent out told them that there wasn't nothing wrong with the front, but the screws was sticking up.
Because the wood underneath it was rotted out.
The screws wasn't long enough to begin with to do what they needed it to do. And if I wasn't scared of heights, I'd do it myself. I I mean, honestly,
Man down, man down. My camera just went crazy.
Yeah.
it's a
Said,
walkable
wanna
roof.
take
I
over?
mean,
Bobcat, Ernie, Miss Chrissy. Her dog and I, Curtis 2.0, said good morning, everybody.
good morning, Curtis. Good morning, main girl, Buck. Guess it ain't gonna get done if I don't get on it.
Make y'all dizzy.
All morning.
Look here, what an old knife.
It's old butcher now.
Yep.
I got one.
If I ain't mistaken, this was Mom's, and it got passed down to us. And then Chrissy didn't want it, and I put them out in the building. I'm gonna clean them up and see what I can do with them. Time to get back.
One of my favorite possessions is my wife's grandmother's old lodge skillet, one of the slick ones. Man, that thing will cook an omelet like you wouldn't believe. I wouldn't take $1,000 for that skillet.
That's all my grandma used was cast iron.
Yep. You know, them old lodges, they had the slick. They weren't rough like the new ones are.
Chrissy
long as you
said,
keep them
let me see
seasoned.
it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Hammer down.
Well, I come out in the backyard where I was the other day. She looked over. She goes, "Is that one of my cast iron skillets?" Yeah. It's rusty. I said, "Well," I said, "I melted the lead in it."
Well, I got one out on the back porch like that too, Rustic. And the only reason I use it for lead because it's warped.
Well, it don't stick to it either.
Yeah. But I'd never use a good one to melt lead in. But this one's warped on the bottom. Got it too hot one day, I think.
Like I said, Griswold skillets are big money around here.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Lodge factory is here in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, not too far from where I live at. Well, it's right on the side of Nickajack on the Tennessee River. Been there forever.
Yeah, when I cook in my cast iron skillets, I use lard.
Yep.
I don't
I
put
use
red
lard,
oil.
ghee, bacon grease.
Yeah. Any natural fatty oil from that grease.
Yep.
You put that corn oil, vegetable oil in it, just ruins it.
I don't even use it. Don't even have it in my house. Won't let it in my house. I don't use any kind of seed oils.
Corn oil ain't that bad. Vegetable oil's the worst.
Nah, corn oil's inflammatory. There's canola oil or sunflower oil, cottonseed oil.
Man, girl said, bacon, meat candy. Yep.
That's right. Crunchy meat candy. Extra crispy, please.
Sound like my wife. I want it burnt.
I don't want it burnt, but I want it crispy.
What is that you're putting that under? Some kind of light or blower?
It's actually a heating panel. It's an infrared IR heat panel. It heats up about 600 degrees at the face of it, and it gels that ink in about 5 to 10 seconds, and then you put a second coat on it. Like the first coat's like a primer coat, and then you send it underneath that flash unit, and it gels that ink in seconds, and then you print a second coat on it and makes it pop, makes it brighter. It's like if you didn't put that second coat of ink on it and cure it, it would just look real dull and it wouldn't last as long.
PR said, well, J-Dog, I hope you catch a big one.
Thank you, PR, but I don't see it happening. I probably won't be here much longer. When ain't stop. This is a constant breeze. I caught 3. I was happy.
I wish I was fishing. Yeah, that thing right there is hot as crap at the face. I'll tell you exactly how hot it is. I got
333.
an infrared thermometer.
Steve Mosley said, yeah, this working crap is getting in the way of my fishing career.
That's the temperature of that thing at the face.
747 degrees.
Yep. I'd take your skin right off.
Yeah, it would.
Another electricity sucker. I have about 4 of those panels in this shop, heat panels. They use an electrical heating element wound through a bed of ceramic, like cement, and then on the face of it there's a quartz panel that like holds everything in. .220 single phase.
220 thing, right? Can't even get a bite.
Can't even buy a bite today, J-Dog.
This is gonna be an early trip.
What's wrong with them fish? What's your water temperatures?
58.
58? Wow, that's cool compared to around here. I think that it's in the mid 60s here.
That's because Daryl's running his mouth all the time, and that hot air is keeping it warm.
Man, we can't keep Daryl out of Tennessee. I've tried.
Yeah,
You
got
drive
all
an hour and 40 minutes to get here.
that thing up there in Georgia.
I think they have any catfish in Georgia. I think Carter's Lake's the nearest lake to him. It's a deep lake. I don't understand why they don't have more catfish in Carter.
DJ said, new spot, J-Dog, let's go.
Just moved. I ain't been here but 3 minutes.
And he just sold out.
Leave me alone, you big brute.
So rude.
He said, yeah, 5-minute limit.
5-minute limit. You pull this anchor, I'll move every 3 minutes if you want me to.
Spotlight, J-Dog. Spotlight. It's the wave of the future.
I've got an older Corova, so it don't stay very tight circle. It stays like a 6-foot radius.
Well, most of them have a 5 foot. They'll move around, but you can adjust that.
It ain't worth that to me. I'd rather just pull anchor.
I can't afford all the batteries it takes to run that thing for hours.
Well, I got lucky. I won one of those Watt cycle batteries, lithium ions, and then my my wealthy fishing partner decided to upgrade his lithium-ion batteries and gave me 2 of. He works for TVA, so you know they got money. So I got 3 free batteries. He swore up and down something was wrong with his batteries, but I've been using them now since I switched over, and I ain't had a lick of problems out of them. Most of the time, even if I fish 7 or 8 hours, I still got more than 50% life left in them.
Wow.
One day I bumped for 6 hours in 87,000 CFS and come back and still had like 67% battery life or something. That thing
That's
pretty much run on high the whole time.
your big boat or your little boat?
The big boat. Yeah, it's
How
got
big is
that
that?
36 volt trolling motor on it.
How big is that one?
It's 19 and a half feet with a 97-inch beam.
That's a wide boat.
She's a big girl. She's as wide as James's boat, that whatever that
Craft.
boat is, the Hughes Craft. Yeah, the only problem with it is pulling it down the road. You know how many hurt curbs I've hit? Like you got about this much room between the white lines.
Basically
trailer.
pulling a pond.
Yeah, it's wide. I jumped the curb down here the other night coming home. The axle's already bent. I'm gonna have to buy a new axle. It was bent when I bought it though. Those 3,500 pound axles ain't exactly. They ain't giving them away.
No. Dog, no, that's some kind of plastic hose lines or something. Yeah, it's just tubing. Buck said no more free China turning batteries because of the tariffs.
Yep.
There.
Well, Watt Cycle last year was sponsoring the league, and they nipped that in the bud. They ain't sponsoring it this year.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You got to check that water.
We won like 3 or 4 of those batteries.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Don't be sending me messages, Curtis. Get up here if you're gonna run your choppers.
Is he harassing you, J-Dog?
Yeah.
Privately?
Yeah, he just texted me, says, I can't believe I have to sit here and watch you catch nothing. Live,
He
that
must,
wasn't it's nothing.
he must be having M&M withdrawals. Tell him to go get him a bag.
And I can't respond to him because I'm on live, and he knows that, so he's just sitting there downgrading me. And all I can do is take.
He's just running you in the ground, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
I
Let
can't
people
believe
really
he knew
know.
a fella like that.
Yeah.
You know who your friends are, don't you? Oh. Tell you who your friends are.
There's something about he's having his brother look for me or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You put a hit out on you?
Yeah. Guess something in this area.
Now, what am I going to do here?
Now John Euler messed me. You ain't got to take that. I'll hit him with my semi. You didn't need to go that far. Oh, look, there's a fish that's flopped next to us. Just rub it in, Waddle.
Making fun of you now.
Yeah. It is definitely a morning bite here, like morning, 7 o'clock.
Early morning.
Yeah. Last night we got here right before dark and popped out 2 in second, and the sun went down, and we had one bite all night.
Yep, that's funny how they'll do that.
Now Anthony J says, tighten it up, J-Dog. Don't let them punk you out. That's what I'm talking about, Anthony. Tighten it up. Tighten it up, J-Dog. I'll hit you with the burrito rig.
Burrito rig.
I love watching him when he'd say that. It's the burrito rig. The burrito rig. Hey, Jeff, Dumpster Girl, what's up? Steve, anytime you want. You know that. Why are you even going to ask? All you have to do is say, I'm going to be there this day. Boy, last time Steve, or no, wasn't last time, a couple times ago, I got him on a 30 blue cat, and I had 14 poles out, and he let that blue cat get
14 poles.
Yeah, we fished with 14 poles that night. He let that fish get every single rod.
Hey, you're fishing like Jody now. Sometimes Brandon will get carried away like that, and that's usually what ends up happening. We'll spend 30 minutes cleaning up a mess, cutting lines, and re-rigging stuff.
Dude, that stuff was in a ball the size of a softball.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. So I cut every single one and redid it.
Yeah, you have to ask yourself, is that really worth that?
No, it was not worth sliding. And what was funny is every time he would get the fish to the top and it would dive to the bottom, all the poles in the boat would go down at the same time. Oh, that was pretty cool.
Quintupled up.
There's 14 of them going down at one time. It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, everybody gets to fish. Everybody gets to reel in the fish. Just grab a rod.
We was live, or yeah, we jumped up on the bait shop when he was fighting it to watch. It was pretty funny to see all the poles go down in one shot.
And there's Jessica Duck Girl. Good morning. Benoit Fishing Adventures. Good morning, Benoit ladies.
Well,
good morning, Benoit.
Benoit.
That's how I used to pronounce her channel name.
I seen them at CatCon, but they just walked past me. I wasn't famous enough.
Just ignored you, didn't they?
Yeah.
Poor J-Dog.
Most famous person that ever goes there. Wow, I can't believe it.
I can't believe I did you that way, J-Dog. Yeah. You don't have to put up with that.
I was all kinds of excited too, and then they just walked on by.
I didn't do you that way, J-Dog.
No, anyway.
I get ink on that.
Now Ernie ran up to him, grabbed him, picked him up with the bear hook, and started patting him on the head. He said, J-Dog. I'll pet that J-Dog.
I wasn't trying to stick a banana in his ear like some people.
But Ernie got it done. Yay.
Yeah.
You get all your plowing done, Ernie?
No, I got one more to do.
You're going to have a hell of a garden, ain't you?
I got one. Well, you seen the first one, right?
Yeah.
I seen you live yesterday telling
Oh, that
Which
was
one?
this one.
Which one? He did 30 of them.
it.
You see that one over there?
Yeah.
That's
Hold on.
one.
Hold on. All right, there you go.
That's one. There's one going in right there, and then you got this one.
Good night.
One,
That
this
one
one here,
good.
probably, I want to say at least 15, maybe 30. The other one over probably 30 by 20. I don't know what this other one's going to be until I get done.
I love hearing them birds singing.
Take a lot of plants, a lot of seed.
I ain't going to cram mine in super tight. I want to be able to get the tiller down through this beside them. But I've got a lot of seed. I don't know if the ones will come up or not, but I want to plant beans and probably pull them up and replant when they do good, you know, because I can't stand being bent over all the time. That's where I offered to go halves with somebody if they want to help out on harvesting beans.
I would
And
help
get a
you as
little-
much as I live closer to you, Ernie, unlike the other two.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you know, you weed it a couple times at the tops, and we put the stuff down, and then you don't even have to hardly weed eat it at all. Just water it until it harvest time, and then you harvest it.
I'm not gonna mention
Mhm.
any names.
You ain't gonna go nowhere else and get that offer from anybody. Not when you're doing all the brute work and planting, you know.
You ought to open up fruit, vegetable stand and sell that vegetable stuff, make money.
Rustic, you're
Yep.
gonna have to come over here and live for about a year and try to sell something. There are people will not come back this driveway. They're that lazy.
I did.
When you say,
Well, you, but I'm talking, you know, if you have a yard sale or something, you can forget it. Nobody's coming back here.
That's everybody today. That's everywhere. Nobody wants to work anymore. If
You
it's
go down,
difficult, don't do it.
I think the girl down here had a yard sale. I might think she made 30 to 50 bucks at the tops. And she's right there on the main road. I'm in the front of the main road. The only thing that stops it is a creek. They come back the driveway, L shape, and they're here. I mean, place turn around and everything.
I'm saying, if you put a vegetable stand out there by the, you'll sell all the
Oh, if I want to take and go up there and sit on the side of the road, I probably could, yeah. But I've
vegetables
already,
on, Mr. Ernie. I'll be right down to help you, Chrissy, out.
I got, we even offered, we give some of it away, and they only brought a little grocery sack for 9 or 10 people. Well, main girl, I'll tell you what, if you live closer, girl, you'd have some eating for winter. I can tell you that. I think I got like 16. No, I got more than that. And I might have 16 to 20 tomato plants, and I ain't done yet with them. I don't think. I'll know when I get that other dug up and
I think
the
when I had
fence
my,
put out.
I had
I
19.
can't.
Ain't no way I'm doing that, dog. You can't do that around here. People rob you. They got honor systems for wood and stuff, but I mean, you know, people's not like they used to be around here.
There's a place there that four-way stop there, Wycliffe, Kentucky, over there, right through there. There's one in honor system there when the guy ain't there, but he's got like cameras all over the place.
Yeah. But cameras don't do no good when they come in. You don't see their face or anything like that. And they just take what they want and go on. Sad thing is, I'll probably be sitting there somewhere down over the creek bank with a big old shotgun or something. with rock
Pepper 'em
salt.
with rock salt.
Yeah.
we think too much alike.
They yeah, cops come here. You know what they was wearing. It don't matter what they're wearing. Go to the emergency room. They'll be there. There'll be rock salt in them. Yeah, that old salt you get in the bag, it's throw out on your driveway, works pretty good.
Yep.
Or you can take and crush up ice, and fast freeze it and have it in there. But I don't know how it would do with the powder.
No, rock salt works the best.
It burns pretty good. People don't know what it feels like. Catch your finger and get a little table salt and rub in it.
Yeah.
Times
They
that
feel
about
good.
10. It's just like every time I clean a carburetor or something other, and my hands end up getting nicked or something with something, and it burns. The only thing it's doing is cleaning it. Disinfectant.
Yeah, salt's one of the best disinfectants you can use.
Yep.
I think somebody who
What's
does YouTube for a living would know to turn their phone off. I'm not playing the game.
Swear I can't keep ink off of me today. Where'd that come from?
Lance Cool Guy, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Lance?
What's up, cool guy? I tell Anna to clean the screens and she leaves big wads of ink on
Hey, Lance, Martin, welcome in.
knock her pay.
Dog
Yeah.
and night doors.
I'm kind of shocked the old boy down here gets him money from the wood he sells. I think you get like 8 sticks for $5 or 6 sticks.
I can't quit yawning now.
Need to go home and take a nap.
Don't give me no ideas.
That's why I don't like anchor fishing, J Dog, because I get so relaxed and tired. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall asleep and get hit by a barge.
Where I'm at, that can't happen, so I'm all right.
That's why you pull over to the side somewhere. But the only thing you can do is wake up and be smashed into a brush pile or the bank somewhere
Yeah.
from the
Well,
waves.
problem with falling asleep where I'm at right now is my anchor let go. That's the hydro in the dam. I'll end up dead.
Yeah.
My anchor pops the zip tie, and I just start floating backwards. I'll end up floating right through the lock or right through the hydro. That would
And
be a
come
rude
out the
awakening.
other side.
I doubt if I would come out the other side. Well, alive at least.
Yeah, you come out the other side eventually. Maybe not intact.
Especially if I went through that hydro, because they're ripping it right now.
Try to get rid of some of that water, huh?
I have to go back down where I started. Scoot over a little bit. No, there's a picture of someone. Lance McCougar. Fishy, fishy. Take a look. Hey there. What's up, buddy? Don't forget the bait shop at 9 o'clock. They say it. Be there or be square.
They're having you on tonight as a special guest.
No, I'm not good enough for the bait shop. I used to be. I ain't no more.
Yeah, they moved on.
We got Catfish Chris on there.
Can't fish, Chris. Is that what you called him?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No bait shop tonight. Well, never mind.
We didn't have the Muskrat show Tuesday night either. He was on the road to
Alabama.
Alabama, and I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I was pouring sinkers. I should have went up and just poured sinkers.
Yep. Don't forget Troy. Real Virtual's on at 2 o'clock. And what, Joker?
T-Roy.
Yep. Here I am
Old
promoting the
Phantom
show.
409.
Promoting the show, and he ain't even here watching.
I know it. You're just too good to people, J-Dog.
Who's that?
Troy.
Troy. Old Troy. He's still in bed. Is Chad in here more, Chad?
Ed's in here.
Troy's
Chadwick?
show is 2 Eastern today.
Yep. As I said that. Keep up, Rustic.
Yeah, well, I'm doing laundry.
I should go back down to the hydro mouth and just throw whole
Yep.
shad on. What happened?
Do it, bro.
High off and one side and sling it out. Or I could sit here and don't have to do nothing.
Either or.
About 10. Give me 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Bob and Dorian Family Fishing. That's a new one.
Good morning, Bob Doreen.
Bob and Doreen. Hello.
Never heard of them. That's a newbie for me.
I see them in various
Oh, yeah.
lives.
They come into our lives.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah, that's true. That gun, grease that thing, Bob. Grease that thing.
This thing don't get used enough to get worthy of grease.
Worthy of.
I don't like print manual. I usually use the automatic, but this was a small job, and I had to print pockets on it. So
Jody said 4 hosts and no bait shop.
4 hosts and no bait shop.
Hey, Bob, kid,
Yo,
just to prove you that I know what I'm doing, I'm going to guarantee a fish in this next spot.
okay, I'm waiting. Don't let me down.
50
Oh, let-
shirts later. Ted said Brian is all about the draft, and the other 2 are on the road and doing the Sea Arc event, and well, I'm tired. Yeah, that's what I said, Brian. Troy's probably still asleep. He stays up.
Chadwick.
Yeah, I was watching live last night. And Freddie jumped in there for a quick second, said he was loading up, heading that way.
Yep.
Oh, Big Mike.
Yep.
Big Mike.
I can't
Roger,
fish
we're really up
this
there.
weekend. I'm gonna have to try to fish tomorrow. Might fish tonight. I gotta go to Atlanta.
Jody
My
said
daughter wants to.
performance. Her and James will be out fishing and go live if it's not stormy.
My daughter wanted to go to the Georgia Aquarium for her birthday, so we'll be in Atlanta on Saturday.
Sorry about you there.
Y'all find all the time to go fishing. I can't find time to even bait a hook. Warpig said waiting on a solder joint to cool. How is the bite now? And
He
Four.
promised us a fish in the next 30 minutes.
yep, we sure did.
Y'all heard it. You heard it here first.
They said they're going crazy up in Green Bay. People charge $100 minimum to park in their yards. Why? That's not, baby. You got to give me some steaks going on the grill tonight.
I wish I could afford steaks. That's baldy money.
I hear that.
Look at that. They about blowing my eardrums out.
I don't know. No, he hasn't been to the wall yet, I don't think. I don't think so. Yeah, that's right, Chad. NFL waste of precious life to watch. Yeah.
Football's the devil. That's what Mama said.
Yeah, mama said that food, that's the devil ball. Brian B says the guy who watches ping pong tournaments. Dad must watch ping
Ping.
pong tournaments.
Who watches ping pong? I
Evidently,
didn't know that was a thing. I'd probably be about as interested in watching tennis.
Like if
Or
I was
what?
going to watch anything like that, it'd be ladies volleyball.
Or watch me fish.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not watching you fish. I'm just listening to you fish.
That's the same thing. You're still just as bored.
Well, it's less boring than printing T-shirts and not listening to anything.
Hey, there's James Eggers. Said hello, Jason. Jody said I like
James
watching
Eggers.
arm wrestling and sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling.
Jody likes watching being in diapers. Go at it.
I ain't
James
even
Egger.
gonna comment on that.
James Egger, he's a chunk. Don't pay attention.
He's a chunky man.
You calling him fat?
No, he likes chunky.
Oh, Chunky who?
Yeah, chunky who? Never heard of her. Jody, money. Sumo wrestling.
James Egger, that's my uncle. So I'm allowed to talk about him.
You got family that claims you? Dang, that's pretty cool.
I didn't say he claimed me.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. I don't know why.
Getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes.
I ain't doing that. Nobody wants to say that. It ain't that kind of show.
You know.
That's backstage. Be telling people, Jason. What happens backstage stays backstage.
James, he's caught 3 before the live and hadn't caught any since.
And we're not sure he's been honest about the 3 he caught before the live.
That I don't.
There's no spot in there. You got me crazy.
All righty. Last spot for the day. Let's see how this plays out. Dang, J-Dog better pick up. John Parker just caught one. That's bad. What's James sending me? Hang in there. I will send. That's all I got to see.
Hanging there, I will send little brother to learn him how to fish.
Ralph can't even catch a cold, so. I've been waiting for Jimmy to come back down to fish with me, but he won't do it.
Shirley T said, "Here, fishy, fishy, fishy."
Yeah, I got a 1v1 with Shirley. She's got to be scared to death seeing how much fish I'm catching right now.
Oh yeah, she's shaking in her high heels. James is working on the boat, getting ready to go.
Who said that?
James.
He ain't going fishing.
Shirley T said, "I'm trembling in my boots, J-Dog."
Don't blame you. I put on a clinic for you today.
Bob Doreen said, "Hello, Anthony J. All day."
Oh, dude. Why'd Bobcat get so quiet?
Oh, I don't know what. I don't know. I missed what was said. James said, "I'll come down if my doctor lets me."
He's been saying he's coming down for 2 years and ain't just yet.
Well, his doctor didn't let him.
My mail person was here delivering stuff.
Well, all you had to do was turn the camera off yourself.
I did.
You just speared plumb off the screen, I think.
He was here.
No, you didn't. You was behind the icon.
hiding behind my icon.
Doug and I said, made a rule for myself for working on the boat, and that's to never work on a boat if it's so. So I can put it off. I quite enjoy working on it.
Well, that's good because the one you're buying, you're going to be working on.
Oh, yeah.
He buying one from you?
Maybe. Maybe not. That's none of your business, is it?
Yeah, it is.
But why? There ain't going to be no competition there.
Yeah, I think I'll go down there and buy another pontoon boat here shortly. I'm gonna try to get it with my looks.
J-Dog's used boat emporium.
Where else can you find a boat that's on the heel?
That's Big Dog Boat Sales.
That's right.
What better place to have it than right beside the river to try it out?
That's right.
Get
Down the river.
a little Ford tractor, take them down there. There you go. It works.
You just got them tied up alongside the river,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a used car lot.
Put a big floating sign out there on a buoy.
Yeah.
Dogs, boats.
Dog boat sales.
Yep. Big Dog Boat Sales. I wash and clean our boat every week, even if I don't go fishing.
Got that much time? Come on up.
Curtis said, I got one of them boats from that crazy guy.
He did, and don't even use it.
I tried to sell one from him the other day, but Woody wasn't interested.
My niece ended up buying that.
Did she?
Yep.
Nice.
Another one that's leaving Saturday or Sunday when they leave. And it's back to buying more.
We gotta restock, huh? Up your inventory.
Yep.
Kind of like what is it? The Ohio boat and RV sales.
You need to do a rescue show, J Dog, like what's that? Bi-Script Garage. You do a boat version of that.
Oh, well, I go pick
You
it
ever
up
watch
out of
him?
it. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Steve.
Hey, J-Dog.
Huh?
Steve Mosley said, I use my kayak more than Curtis used that boat.
That's a fact.
I love that guy on Bi-Script Garage. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
pour a little gas in the carburetor. Oh, that's way too much. Perfect.
Welcome
Oh,
in,
yeah.
Steve. Good morning.
They gave him a TV show, but I didn't like it because he didn't
Really?
do as much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot funner to watch him on YouTube than on TV.
I get cracked up. He's talking about this one's got weight reduction. Means it had a lot of rust in it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Being
Well,
for
help-
air hole.
I like it when he's like, well, help me understand.
Well, that's where I'll be dipped.
I don't know. Mo's sandals.
Yeah. He's funny. There's one show he went and bought some like a stock, like a race car or something. It had the engine up inside the car, and he was covered in oil and like choking from the smoke. It had an exhaust leak and it was leaking oil, and he was like covered in oil. It was hilarious. He drove it like 500 miles or something.
I know he did a DeLorean like that. That gave him a lot of problems.
Yeah. Well, you remember the brick? What was that? The Bricklin SJ or something?
Yeah, he
that
got
bought?
Canada.
What's up,
Yeah, in
Mike?
Canada.
Yeah. That was a big piece of crap.
Yep. That guy had something to do with the DeLorean. I don't remember what was it. The same guy?
Hey, Mike Greenwell's back.
What's up, Mikey?
Let's do break time.
I need a break. I've been working too hard.
I need a break. I've been catching too many fish.
You have, man. You better
Anthony
slow
Thomas
down,
said,
J-Dog.
"Here, fishy.
Slow down, bro. You're gonna burn out.
Got 20 minutes left, and then I'm out of here.
He gone.
20 minutes
Yeah,
left.
I get Tara's lunch, and then I gotta go get Mason, get his feet pulled.
Yeah, and I got to get my van up there to the shop.
I got a cooler full of stinking rotten bait that I got to go to the river and get rid of tonight. Woo! It's bad.
Oh, the coming time.
Anthony said, "Here, fishy, fishy."
I know somebody's planting tomatoes. I'd donate it to them.
Ernie is.
Make
Drop
great
them off.
fertilizer. Ernie, I'll bring you some fertilizer.
Why did he freeze them or reuse them?
Last time I buried fish, I killed Mom's tree up in Columbus when she was alive. I
Uh-oh.
buried a 2-pound carp about 4 foot from a tree and it killed it.
Oh, no.
I didn't know. I was young.
Did he say the Brickland I used to work on?
Yeah.
And man, one of those cars, it had a 351 Ford motor in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Windsor.
Anthony Thomas said, I'm headed to the river, boys. Myself.
You want some bait? I got some shad here.
All-purpose screen cleaner right here.
Brake clean. Don't get that in your eye.
It works on screens, too. Cheaper than screen cleaner.
Let's see. Anthony Thomas said, do you know where I'll be, Jason?
Does that mean he wants my shad or no?
I don't know. And Greenwell said,
I
I had
wish you bring it
bag.
to you.
I took some trash bags to a car wash, put the bag in the trash bags and washed the
Oh,
cooler.
God.
Got the bag at the car wash, and the detective came to ask me about it.
Hey, I did that at a gas station one time, and I looked up after I'd done it, and there was a camera right in my face. I was like, oh, crap. I was like, well, I'm filling my truck up. I might as well get rid of this rotten bait.
He said, okay, I'm heading to the store. And Anthony Thomas said, I'll take some.
Uh-oh, we got a bite over here. We got a bite.
Everybody.
Right there. Right there.
Has it been 30 minutes yet?
Oh, it's been 10 minutes. I just dropped him the cooler off until I'm done. Put the cooler back in my yard.
Greenwell said about a week later, I texted that detective about some homeless people hanging out in the neighborhood. And his response was, just leave some stinky bait on your porch. They will leave the neighborhood.
There you go.
I'm trying to
I
figure out why
left
Anthony
one.
sits from me and they
Go
never
ahead,
fished with me.
J-Dog.
I'm trying to figure out why Anthony only lives 5 minutes from me and ain't never fished with me.
Oh, man.
What a friend, huh?
I ain't right.
Couple minutes. So, Anthony Thomas,
Yeah.
he said it takes a bait.
Well, I'll drop my cooler off to him here in a little bit. But he ain't never stopped by the house. Hey, dog, you want to go fishing?
That ain't right.
All right. And he got to drive
I wouldn't
past.
do you that way.
He's got to drive right past me to get to the river.
I wouldn't do you that way, J-Dog.
Put stop sticks out next time he comes through.
Nail strips.
Yeah. That way, when I see him, he says, I had some flat tires the other day. I can say, yeah, you went fishing without me.
Bobcat, you pulled up in front of his house, said, J-Dog, let's go fishing. He'd be so excited. He'd be like a little bitty chihuahua. He'd be himself.
Oh, yeah.
It almost
Bobcat.
happened the other day.
Yeah. Except for a semi hit me and I couldn't make it.
Anthony said, sound like we need to set up a date.
Oh,
All right. We got to hang out with Jody and James, and that was fun. So,
Grandma says, "Well, you need." Well, you say no when someone asks you.
What
And
is it?
Cody said, "Probably the same reason why 50 Cent don't fish with you."
Yeah. Here's the worst part. Hold on. Right there is 50 Cent somewhere. He lives right there somewhere. And he still ain't fished with me.
Anthony Thomas said, "I see you at your house, usually cleaning your boats."
It drives right by. That don't help you. That's not helping your story.
And maybe it's like the pretty girl in school that everybody didn't want to ask because they thought they were too good for them, or they were too good for you. You're the pretty girl. Is that what it is?
I don't. Yeah,
You're unapproachable.
yeah, because I'm not ugly. Nobody likes me. It must be all my greatness. They just can't handle it.
Probably what it is.
Oh, my greatness.
8, 9.
Steve Mulder said, "Well, I need to do something before I get yelled at. See y'all later. Take it easy, Steve."
Daya's gonna get on you.
12. I'm multitasking.
Multitasking.
Wow.
Andy
Yo, the
Thomas said, "I'm intimidated by the fish you're catching. That's got to be it."
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
I can't stop. I can't stop. He's the famous. The famous. I'm nervous. I can't stop. Dang, sound like you creating all them beans there, Bobcat.
That's my spray out gun. I got some ink on a shirt. I blow it out. That sounds like a fart, don't it?
Give us that's loud.
Well, I ain't near the computer, so I can't mute myself. I got me another pair of earpods yesterday. The river ate mine this weekend.
I heard you say something about that.
Almost 8.
Well, I love my overalls, but I always put my earbud case in the front pocket of my overalls, and I never remember to zip it up. So I think when I was leaning over to release a fish or to wash my hands off, I leaned over the boat and out come my earpods into the river. Because when I got home, they were nowhere to be found.
Somebody, a couple of years ago, somebody did that and they lost their keys to their vehicle down in there.
Oh God, yeah. I try not to. I try not to even have my keys on me, like when I put them like under the console or something. Because
Hey,
I do have that fear.
Tara lost her $1,000 phone and my $350 key for my truck at the same time.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was a heck of
Yeah.
That was a bank account hit.
a. That was a. I got to sell another boat to make up for it.
That's what I love about my old first gen Toyota Tundra. It doesn't have a key, like a chip in the key. I can go to the hardware store and make 100 copies of that key, and any one of them start it and unlock it.
Yeah, that was when she was fishing against Danny, and she had my key. I think it was a key in her phone in her shirt pocket. She'd been over to wash her hands or get the fish or something, and they went bloop right out of the
Bye-bye.
pocket. Basically, what you just did.
Yep.
Anthony said,
It's not
"Where
a
did
good
you put it
idea.
in at?
What'd he say?
Where did you put your boat in at?"
Nah, Creek,
Down the creek.
the upper
And then
side of the dam.
Brandon threw my bait board in the water on Saturday.
Yeah, I seen that video.
You gotta have a lot of money to fish with Brandon. He breaks things.
Yeah, if Anthony wants to meet me up here, I'll hand it to him here. That way I ain't gonna go down the boat ramp there.
Hey, Mike Irvin. Good morning.
What's up,
What's
Mike
up?
Irvin? How you doing, buddy?
MI6.
He said,
MIC.
okay, Dole, Bobcat.
That job's done. I'm gonna take the rest of the day off now. Go fishing.
That's what I'm talking about.
It seemed like a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day outside here.
Cloudy
I'm
here.
hoping Saturday I get to show people a 1v1 for the ages. I'm not gonna spoil it, but if I go live, you'll want to tune in and watch because it's gonna be funny.
You ain't doing that Dock Demon challenge, are you?
Oh crap!
I'm not. I'm not going to go spend the money on Dock Demons.
You can just break a regular fishing boat.
Man, girl said I've helped many fishermen out with things like drop keys when I'm out magnet fishing.
Think
Anthony
Terrell.
said I'll swing up before I hit the boat ramp at Foster.
All right, yeah, that saves me from having to pull down in there.
Oh
I got
man.
a lot of big shad here.
You bragging about the size of your shed. God.
Well, they're big to us. They may not be to you. I don't know. You know, we don't have the gigantic fish like you guys have. Those are good gizzard shad to us. I think that's
Man,
perfect.
girl said hashtag size matters.
Andrew ain't in here. You don't watch me.
Fisherman's pizza toppings.
A good looking Chad.
About 100 of them in there. Look, Bobcat, need your oil change? There's the oil.
He said that's perfect size.
It's just a gallon jug of oil. Need it?
Nah, I'm good, buddy. Thank you though.
Head it your way. It'll be there in about a month.
Okay. I'll keep my eye out for it.
Eye out for a green castor oil thing. See, I showed you a fish. I guaranteed you I showed you a fish in this spot, and I just did. I didn't say what kind.
That's true.
So I kept my word.
My word is my bond.
Oh, where's my boys?
Yeah, I really, really, really want to fish with my uncle again. Last time I fished with him.
What is that float behind the boat? Is that a log or something?
Wasn't you just paying attention a minute ago?
No, I was doing something.
Gallon jug of oil. Castrol.
Oh, okay. That's where you talking about the oil.
That's the Bobcat. We can do an oil change on his boat. Hey,
956.
that's small fish. Mama needs her lunch. Oh man, that means like she can help me get the boat out. I ain't gonna do it by myself. Woohoo! That's even better.
Is Sambo working today?
Yeah. He was out here with me last night. He's gonna caught fish. I got one nibble when I first got there, and that was it. He caught 2 fish right for dark, and then they just stopped.
Huh.
Or no, 3 fish. I can't remember. 3 fish. I can't remember.
Somebody asked if you've been over to the wall yet.
It's deep over there. I don't think the fish are deep. I don't think it's warm enough for them to be in 70 feet of water. That's just my opinion. I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I know I've caught fish here, so that's why I'm sitting here. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I do.
That's above my pay grade.
I know I'm
That's
having
right.
fun. Matters to me.
You
Get to hang out with all my friends and Curtis.
Eat M&Ms.
You got a friend like that, Bobcat, that only wants to be your friend when it's convenient for him?
Yeah. Daryl.
I'm not going to put him at that level. I'm not that
Hmm?
mad at him. I'm
Yeah.
not that mad at him. I won't put him in that level, but
My AirPod died.
my AirPod,
Jody said that's called a part-time friend.
Part
a
time.
what? Yeah,
Jody,
that's Curtis. He's your part-time friend. Even
Part
worse when
time friend.
it's
hey, there's Donald Knight.
hey, what's up, Donald? Yeah, he's supposed to be fishing with me soon. This ain't helping the calls. This ain't helping him want to come quicker. We'll be in the licking. I know there's fish there.
Now, I'm
I
hoping
didn't have
next week he'd come down and go skipjack fishing.
their skipjack are biting on my dam.
Skip jerks.
Yeah, my brother buddy went up to 150 of them yesterday.
Nice. All right, I gotta go run, do some work.
You ain't running nowhere.
It's 11 o'clock. Did you hear my computer? It just told you.
Yep, 11 o'clock. I'm in it.
Yep.
All right, see y'all.
See you later, Bobcat. Everybody have a great day.
See ya.